EVs are the buzzword, aren't they? You've had Ola coming out with the Ola scooter, which is supposed to lead to the green revolution on our roads. You've had Ather Energy also come out with its own two-wheeler. And remember, Hero MotoCorp has a significant stake in the company. You've had Bajaj Auto that has bet on YOLO. And you've also seen the likes of Amazon, Flipkart, e-commerce companies talking about increasing the number of electric vehicles in their fleet. Many of them have given a timeline for that as well. Our next guest today is one of the beneficiaries of that, developed a three-wheeler EV and has got orders from the likes of Big Basket and many other e-commerce companies. In fact, even the B2B marketplace Uran. Joining us is the co-founder of Ula Motors, Saurav. Saurav, congratulations. It's a big order. You've got 2,300 vehicles, which you have to develop months' time, starting in a couple of months' time. Tell us about this three-wheeler you have developed.
Oh, thank you for having on the show. So we have received 2,500 vehicle order from Flipkart, Big Basket, Udan, and some of the e-commerce companies. So our journey started 3 years back. We built a three-wheeler cargo. We have deployed almost 300 of them. We have been testing and running them over the last 3 years. We are going to launch this product around the festive, probably in a quarter. And we are going to deploy these 2,500 vehicles in the next 6 to 8 months. Post, we are getting to now the whole production phase. The vehicle in our journey has been so I'll say fundamentally, we have believed that for electric mobility, that transition to happen in India, electric vehicle has to perform better than the IC engines of the world. And when you have a product that is as superior as your any other alternate vehicle, that's when the transition will happen. And we are very happy that some of these customers who have tested the vehicle over a period of 1 to 3 years have now gone ahead and given us this significant order book to deploy in the market. And that gives that comfort in terms of that we have achieved that right product market fit for the India market.
So, I believe you already have a prototype that you're working with FMCG companies as well. So while we wait to see the final vehicle, what it's going to look like, tell us a bit more about it.
So when we think about vehicle, we fundamentally think about the use case, and these use cases are like what people are going to load in the vehicle, how many kilometers do these vehicles require to run in a single day, and if they run out of charge, then how do you charge these vehicles? And that we have looked across your e-commerce, FMCG, utilities, pharma, all of these segments, and we made sure that it can carry like enough maximum overload that a typical person or a fleet owner would do. It would do that 80, 100 kilometers on a single charge so that you don't have to stop in between to recharge the vehicle. And if you have to do, then Euler has this network of charging station across Delhi NCR, wherein these vehicles can come in and get that charge boost and continue with their day. So from a product perspective, we have made sure that it is better in all the terms that you can think of, from the top speed, from the ability to carry like payloads of 700, 800 kg, whatever that market would require, the range to do the entire day without recharging in between, which is roughly around 100 kilometers that a fleet owner expects. So it meets on all of those criteria.
Okay, so you're quite confident the range should last the whole day without requiring to be charged. But sort of the other thing I want to ask you is, you're talking about starting to deliver more than 2,000 electric vehicles in about 6 to 8 months' time from now. Where are you building these electric vehicles? Do you have the money? Are you going to go in for a fundraise of sorts? Are you also tying up with any traditional automaker? Because that is a trend that we have seen.
Yes, you're right. Actually, if you see supply or if you see the supply and demand, demand was never the problem. Even when we started in 2018 and we were talking to all of these e-commerce companies, even then they were solid in terms of that they want to transition to EV. It was the supply side which was creating the challenge. Even till today, it's mostly like the companies like us, our ability to deliver on that order book. So we are, now that product part is solid, now we have started ramping up our production. We are based out of Delhi NCR right now. We have the trust of Asian Development Banks, VC, Inventors Capital India, Bloom Ventures, Chetty Ventures. So we have enough capital to actually build this out if required in the next 6 to 8 months. And then we are obviously, as a company, we are continuing to raise money, and that is we continue to speak to financial investor. And as some of that progress happens, we'll happy to announce that as well as we grow.
Oh, so something is in the works.
It is always in the works. Like with startup and financing, you always it's a good mixture. You need capital and you need good product, so it's a good mix. So we are always talking, and some of them converts, and whenever that converts, we definitely get to talk. In last 2 years, we have spoken 3 times, so that I see as a progress of that mix.
So, sir, tell me something else. You know, when you're going to be delivering all of these 3-wheelers, are they all going to be for the Delhi National Capital Region, or is this a pan-India rollout of sorts?
So today we are in Delhi NCR. We've started Bangalore as well a month back, and then we are going to expand to Chennai, Hyderabad, Pune, Mumbai, and Calcutta. So over the next 12 to 18 months, these are some of the cities that we are going to get to. And then from there, I think in our phase 2 of the journey, we will expand to the other tier 2 and 3 part of the country.
There is a trend towards ESG, green companies. I take that, ESG investing as well. So this lead that is being taken by FMCG companies as well as primarily e-commerce companies. How will it work? What I'm trying to basically get at is that if you're going to use electric vehicles for your deliveries, in the long term, medium term, short term, is it as economical as buying a traditional vehicle?
See, so yes, while ESG is mandate for most of the e-commerce and FMCG company, but on ground reality in it's cost per delivery. Electric vehicles are 10 to 20% lower in cost per delivery than your typical IC engine vehicle. Yes, there are some short-term hiccups from how do you get vehicle financing, your subsidies, and some of that coming in. But as you scale and this becomes more like a global and sort of Indian phenomena as well, we believe that almost everybody will transition to electric mobility over the next 5 to 7 years. I mean, and that's something that we are already seeing that transition happening within some of these e-commerce companies. They have committed as much 50 to 100% of part of their business vertical going to complete EV in the next 1 to 2 years itself.
Okay. So let's leave it at that for now and bring you back when what you are saying is brewing is going to be announced, and when we can also maybe get a sneak peek of this 3-wheeler cargo EV.
Definitely. Thank you. So around festive season, when we are around to launch the vehicle, we'll definitely send you guys a sneak peek and we'll talk more about it.
That would be great. Thank you so much, Saurabh, for being a part of Startup Central.
Bye.